Transcript 0:00. Let's be honest. Most men, good men, have been conditioned to believe that if 0:05 they want a woman's attention, they have to chase. Text first, call first, keep 0:11 the conversation alive or risk losing her. But what happens when you do the 0:17 opposite? What happens when you pull back? When you stop texting? When you 0:23 suddenly go quiet and leave her wondering where you went? That's when a woman's real nature surfaces. And it's 0:30 not what most men expect, because here's the harsh truth no one tells you.
How serious is
Most 0:36 men think silence means defeat. They assume if they stop talking to a woman, she'll just move on, forget them, 0:43 replace them. But that's not how female psychology works. Not even close. The 0:49 moment you go silent, her mind spirals. She doesn't forget you. Starts 0:55 analyzing you, questioning, wondering, replaying your last interaction in her 1 o'clock head like a movie. She can't pause. And here's the key. Those reactions, they 1:05, reveal everything about her true feelings. Her real level of interest, and whether she actually values you, or 1:13, just the attention you gave her. This is the game changer because most men think 1:18 that staying in touch is what builds attraction. They think consistency means connection. But in reality, 1:27 distance builds desire, mystery builds value, and silence that builds 1:3 to curiosity. The kind that pulls her in deeper. You want to know what happens 1:38 when you stop talking to her? She doesn't just miss you. She starts to feel you in ways she didn't before. She 1:45 starts to wonder about you, to doubt her position, to even start chasing you 1:50 slowly, subtly, sometimes without even realizing it. And that's exactly what 1:57 we're about to break down. In this video, I'm going to reveal the exact behaviors women display when you go 2:03 silent. Whether she's an ex, a girl you've been casually dating, or someone 2:09 who showed interest but started pulling away, her response to your absence exposes everything. And once you 2:16 understand this, you'll never again feel confused about where you stand with a woman. Because attraction isn't built to 24 through chasing. It's built through emotional contrast, through self-control, through understanding her 2:31 internal emotional patterns and refusing to play her game. Master this. And 2:37, you'll become the man who commands attention, even in silence. You'll never wonder what went wrong again. 2:45 sign number 1. She starts watching you closely. The very first thing that happens the moment you stop talking to a 2:52 woman is this. She starts somewhat stalking you. Now, you might be thinking, no way. She's moved on. She 2:59 doesn't care anymore. But that's the illusion, because while she may look calm on the surface, 3:06 inside, her curiosity is on fire. Women are naturally observant. But when a man 3:13, who used to give her attention, suddenly goes silent, her emotional radar spikes. 3:18, her subconscious whispers, something's off. Why did he pull away? What is he 3:23 doing now? And why doesn't he care? Even if she doesn't text you, even if she 3:29 acts like she's unbothered, make no mistake, she's paying attention. And not 3:34, just a little. She's watching everything you do. The first place she checks your 3:39 social media, she becomes one of the first to view your stories. She reads every new caption, even the vague ones. 3:46, she zooms in on group photos, trying to figure out who that girl is standing next to you. She doesn't comment. She 3:54 doesn't like anything. She's there quietly watching. She's trying to decode 4 o'clock, your silence. What changed? Is he over me? Is he with someone else? And those 406 questions, they create something even more powerful than interest. Emotional for 12 tension. And emotional tension. That's the birthplace of attraction for 18. But this doesn't stop online. If you're part of the same social circle, or if for 24 she knows your daily habits, you'll start noticing subtle shifts in the real world too. She might glance at you more for 31 often. Pretend not to notice you when you walk in. But you catch her sneaking a look when she thinks you're not for 38 watching. She might even show up in places where she knows you'll be. Coincidence? 4-4 for no. It's curiosity mixed with strategic presence. 449. Let's say you used to text her every morning. You'd check in throughout the day. You were invested, but then you go for 56 silent. At first, she acts like it doesn't bother her. She might even post 501 something that screams, "I'm too busy to care." But after a few days, she starts 507 watching. She sees you post a photo with friends, a gym pic where you look more focused than ever, a quote about moving 514 forward and leveling up, and suddenly she's not okay anymore. She's wondering 520, why isn't he talking to me? What changed? I see. Moved on? Or is he just 526 done? Then out of nowhere, she brings it up. Not directly. That would reveal to 533 much. Instead, she says something like, "So you've been busy lately? Casual, 540, right?" But don't miss what's happening underneath. That's not just small talk. 546, that's her trying to get a read on you to gauge whether you've lost interest or if she's just losing control. Because 552, when a woman can't tell where she stands, she starts doing something powerful. She starts thinking about you 558 emotionally. And when she starts thinking, she starts feeling. That's why 603 pulling back is so powerful. Doesn't push her away, it pulls her in. Because 608 now, you're the question in her mind. Not the guy chasing her, but the man she's 613 can't figure out. And that Amelia. That's where the psychological shift, 619, begins.
2. She tests you with a random text.
When you stop talking to a woman, 626, she won't always react immediately. In fact, she may pretend like nothing's 631 wrong. She might act like she didn't even notice, smiling, posting, living 636 her best life. But as the silence drags on, something begins to shift. Your 643 silence starts to get to her. That emotional tension we talked about, now 648, it's building inside her. And when it gets to a certain point, she breaks. But 654, not in an obvious way. No tears, no dramatic confession. Instead, she sends 701 a random text. Now, this message, it won't be deep. It won't be emotional. 708 won't even make much sense. It might be, "Hey, what's up?" Or just a meme, or a 715 completely irrelevant question like, "Do you still go to that place you mentioned?" It seems casual, harmless 7:22, but don't be fooled. This text is a test. She's checking your availability, 728, trying to confirm. Are you still there? Do I still have access to your attention? Can I still pull you in 735 without having to show my own cards? Because here's what most men don't realize. Women hate emotional 742 uncertainty. In your silence, it has created exactly that she doesn't know 748 where she stands now, and it's driving her crazy. So she reaches out not because she's 755 ready to admit anything, but because she needs data. She needs to know. Are you 8 o'clock still an option? And if you jump in, reply immediately, get excited, drop 806 everything and engage like nothing happened. Then congratulations, you just failed the test. You've reassured her at 813 that she still has you, that no matter how much time passes, no matter how she acts, you'll be right there waiting. In 820, the moment she confirms that, she pulls back again because now she feels in 826 control. But the right move, it's what most men don't have the nerve to do. You 832 remain indifferent. You don't feed the need. If you respond at all, keep it low 8. 3-7 effort. Neutral and cold. Something like, "What's up? All good, busy, hope. 844, you're well." No emojis, no energy, no validation. Because now you've done 849 something powerful. You've flipped the dynamic. She expected you to melt, 2-8, 5-5 chase to act relieved that she reached out. But instead, you're calm. You're 901 detached. You're unshaken. And that makes her feel something she didn't expect. The fear of losing you. Let's 909 say you used to text her every day. You were always available. Then one day you 915 stop. Days go by, maybe even a week. Then out of nowhere she sends, "Hey, 921 stranger." Casual on the surface, but deep down she's hoping you'll take the 926 bait. She wants to see if she still affects you. If she can still control the rhythm of communication. But here's 933 the trap. Most men see this as a green light, they think. She texted me that 9:39 means she wants me back. But often it's not desire, it's control. 9:45, she just wants to know that she can still reach you without offering anything real in return. So if you rush 9:52 in, if you validate her again, if you go back to chasing, she knows she can still 9:58 play the game and win.
Oh.
But if you don't, if you stand your 10:03 ground and respond with quiet strength, then something rare happens. She starts 10:09 feeling like she has to earn you, that your attention is not cheap, your presence is not guaranteed. And that is 10:18 when you become valuable in her eyes, because now she's not reaching out to test. She's reaching out because she's 10:24 drawn to you. That random little text, it wasn't 10:30 random at all. It was a window into her internal struggle and how you respond. 10:36. That determines whether you stay in the game or get played again. 3. She 10:41 posts to get your attention. Let's talk about social media. The modern battlefield of subtle manipulation. 10:48 because silence. It creates curiosity. And when a woman feels like she's number 1054, longer the center of your attention, she doesn't always reach out directly. Instead, 11 o'clock she starts broadcasting. She turns her Instagram, TikTok, or Snapchat into a carefully curated 11:07 message, not to the world but to you. Without saying a word, she's trying to 11:12 say everything. Suddenly, her posts become more frequent, more calculated. 11:18, you'll notice it starts with a stunning selfie. It's perfectly lit, perfectly posed. 11:24 and posted right when she knows you'll be online. Then comes the cryptic quote, 11:29, don't chase.